private. You need a in case the movies get insane. You need a ruby, the kind of jewelry that's from the rain. I'm just here to remind you, but never mind me, man. I'm here to remind you where you come from. All this peace retreat is lame done. You can never get rid of me. I live in you. Both of our fire fin you. I like when birds come in. Sounds like I see seats in there. Hey, I'm on.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And Callaway taking it in left side. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
The first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And, Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. Introduced himself with authority on that play.
And they'll try for it here on 4th. Bridgewater and company stay out there. From the gun, Bridgewater. It's caught. Jones. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Julio Jones. His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Browns getting set to go. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Wide open receiver complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Detroit! Detroit!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Looking to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Vic Beasley in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over. Gone. Back 99 Philly, here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays, back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. This quarterback now 5 for 5 on the drive. He's responded after the interception. It's 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Detroit! Back 99 Philly, here we go.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
No. Check. Patriot. Gun.
They'll look to throw. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Detroit!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Now let's go. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. It fights him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Detroit! Here we go now. Green 39. Watch him now, Barney.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 22. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Leopard! Leopard!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Hurry up, here we go. 3:19.
3:19. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that
thicker the pie, thicker the bag. Beat him a bite, now lacing no beamer. I'm Brian O'Connor, driving it fast. They were just hating cause they